Then the forest went dead silent, and that's when I saw it. Just beyond the tree line, a shadowy figure appeared, tall and looming. That was loud. I heard that clear as day. Hello? Somebody down there? That was loud. It's not something you want to hear at night in the middle of the woods. Okay, something just touched my neck.
Stomach problems.
What are you? Show yourself. Hello, possible demon? Or whatever the hell you are? It sounded like somebody was coming right this way. Like I heard like the keys in their pocket. Everything feels different. What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new adventure. New adventure, old place. We are back in the woods, finally. After our long adventure out in the western part of Canada, which was a lot of fun. You guys really enjoyed that series, as did I enjoy creating it. But I'm kind of looking to do something different now that I'm home. So, I'm basically back in the, what we called the possible murder forest, serial killer woods, etc., etc. Reason why I am coming back in here is because I kind of want to create some sort of survival series, but there's a little bit of a preliminary job that needs to be done first before we can actually decide where we're going to kind of create this entire series. The reason why I came back here is because I kind of halfway started the job, and what I mean by that is our bushwhack shelter that we have here in this particular forest, which is where I'm heading right now. What I'm going to do is go there and see if the thing is still standing. If it isn't, that means that for some reason somebody does not want that thing there. And last time I came out here, I had to literally basically rebuild the entire thing because someone came in and cut all the ropes, all of the paracord that was holding the entire structure together. Not sure why that happened. Maybe somebody from the park, maybe somebody else. The other thing is that we do know there's been somebody kind of coming in and out of here. Like I said, haven't seen them in a very long time. But I'm not like particularly looking for a place that's haunted, although that could be, you know, kind of an aspect to the adventure. But I want to focus on the survival stuff for the most part, I guess. So it's either between here, maybe Happy Valley, or if that doesn't work, maybe we'll just end up going to a different spot. But yeah, first things first, let's get to our shelter, see if there's anything new, anything that we can kind of get an update to, see what the situation is like. The other question is wood in this area. There are a lot of fallen trees, but we're kind of running out of ones that are close to the structure to finish the entire thing the way that I originally anticipated it. But yeah, let's get in there and see what's going on. Don't forget to smash the like button. Man, at least it's still nice and sunny and warm. It is a little bit cooler today, but surprisingly not bad. So we'll see how nice the weather is over the next few days while we start gearing up to do this survival type of content, I guess. My brain is still kind of catching up to being home. I just got so used to, what is that? There's like something tied in the tree there. It looks like a marker, but the trail is here, not there. So I don't know. There's a lot of like trees over here, but the problem is bringing the wood from this area all the way through is going to take forever, and it's also going to take a lot of energy at the end of the day. But the other thing too is, if you guys remember, I had a tool out here called a nata, which is like this Japanese tree limb remover type of thing. Made my life very easy to remove a lot of the limbs. You could use a hatchet, but because of the way the thing was designed, it just works a lot better. Now the problem was during the winter when we built this structure, it fell into the snow. Have not seen it since. Have no idea where this thing could have possibly ended up. I had a rough idea of where it should have been, but it wasn't there. When we came back in the springtime after going to Asia for a while. But yeah, it's just completely gone. Anyway, let's continue on the adventure. The other thing too is I kind of wanted a little bit of exercise because I feel like I haven't been moving as much as I really need to, and I feel kind of bloaty. Okay, we've made it to the bridge. There is wow, not a lot of water at all. I mean, it hasn't been raining that much, and it's been quite hot for a very long period of time, kind of on and off, but I'm very surprised how little water there is. The other thing I'd like to know is if I could actually fish this river. There's certain spots where you can and certain spots where you can't. But I do think that if that is the case, if we're allowed, it's probably catch and release. Which I guess the fun part of the fishing is there, but kind of defeats the purpose when you're trying to survive out in the wild and you can't actually eat the fish. I swear I just heard like somebody talking, almost like somebody yelled out something. I mean, it could just be other hikers. Is the most highest probability if we do hear anything. Like, there are a lot of people who are hiking over here. I saw there was a lot of cars in the parking lot, but most people, there's like a bridge area that you can go to, which I do need to go to at some point, because I met somebody here one night after being in here by myself. They were in the parking lot, and they explained to me that if you go down like this way and then through the woods, I don't know exactly where, so it will take some time to actually investigate that part. But he said there was like a structure there. It looked like there must have been a house or something in there at one point in time. But I've never really gone down in that area, so maybe I'll come back tomorrow and check out that area. But I don't want to spend all day in here. We're probably going to head to Happy Valley tonight and actually do an investigation over there. Thought I just heard a voice again. Might have just been like a truck off in the distance or something, but yeah, I kind of want to do that. But yeah, we're gonna basically investigate Happy Valley tonight, and maybe I'll come back here if you guys want me to actually do an investigation here. Like I said, we'll see what the situation with the shelter is in a few moments. We're almost there. And then from there I'll be able to decide what we're going to do at this place. I mean, I could still come late at night, camp out, investigate, do that sort of thing. Maybe I'll just use all the wood from the shelter as campfire wood at this point. Who really cares? Okay, so there's no one here. I don't see anybody. I mean, we might encounter somebody like further down that way, but man, even in the daytime, this forest, I've said it so many times, but like I mean it. This forest just hits different. It's creepy, even in the day. Okay, almost there. I think just a few more minutes up ahead, and then you guys will see the shelter that I built. Started last winter, kind of continued it this year a little bit. Not enough, but I mean, hey, if we were to use the tarp, I think that would work and help our situation if we do decide to use it, especially during the winter time. But it should be right around the corner here. And yep, somebody destroyed it again. Damn. Why though? That is frustrating. Yeah, somebody destroyed the whole thing again. The amount of time and effort that went into this thing, and somebody just keeps tearing it back down. I don't understand why. Like, it doesn't make sense, but it's completely not even usable at this point. Wow, that is so disappointing. This is kind of the reason why I wanted to come out and come light, because I kind of figured that this was going to be the situation again. I mean, remember, it's been like 2.5 months since I've been here. So, like I said, either maybe it's the park people, I don't know, but clearly somebody keeps coming. Like, there's no way that this would have collapsed. You can clearly see that the ropes are cut. Yeah, they did. They cut both sides. So, wow. Yeah. So I guess I'm just gonna give up on this because there's no point in me coming every single time and having to put this structure back together. Wow, that's sad, man. Like, and they don't even like leave like a note or something that says, "Hey, don't build this here." It's like there's nothing that says that I can't, so I don't understand. But yeah, you can clearly see that all the ropes, well, this one hasn't been cut, but the ones from the top you can see are, it's kind of like held together, but like I said, there's no way that this would have possibly collapsed on its own. Yeah, you see all the ropes over here all cut. That wasn't like that. Jerks, jerks, jerks. I can also tell here, because all the ropes would have been looped around here holding all of this up, but they've completely, there you can see where it's been cut and then pushed over. I had a perfect like window and everything over here, but oh well, I guess somebody doesn't like fun pieces of construction in the floor. Just heard laughter down there. Hello? I mean, I don't really care if there's like hikers laughing or whatever, but it's just, it's very uncommon that people come through here. That's the thing. Man, I'm so sad. I don't even want to look at this thing anymore. The amount of effort and work that went into it. Let's see if there's actually people out here. I'm always just kind of suspicious because of previous encounters that we've had in this place. So I like to kind of be cautious because we don't know exactly what or who we're dealing with. But okay, yeah, I guess we'll turn around and start heading back out. Because I am going to complete a car vlog, which will be on the second channel, ANG-BONA TV. Been working on the WRX STI, which is what I drove over today, and you guys will see what I've done to that car on that channel. I was going to do one more check down this way, see if we can maybe find our Nata lying around here somewhere, but like I definitely would have dropped it somewhere within this vicinity, but the only problem is at the time the snow was literally like about this high. So it got completely submerged and there was no way we were going to find that thing in the snow. But clearly somebody took it. Probably either kept it for themselves or who knows. Who knows what the heck they did with it. But yeah, in terms of fishing the river, I mean, we can kind of do it from here, but I've never actually seen anybody fish the river before. So, I don't know, but I'm going to start making my way back, and yeah, like I said, if you guys want me to come and camp out here, that's not an issue, but in terms of working on this, there's obviously no point if every time I got to come and waste 3-4 hours just putting it back together for somebody to obviously destroy it again. Just defeats the whole purpose of a, you know, standing... I swear I just heard like claps. Like it sounded like somebody was clapping. It came from that direction. That was definitely not traffic noises. But like there's no one coming through, so I don't know. Anyway, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Let's get out of here, and then that way I can start preparing for Happy Valley tonight. That's a good one too. I'm gonna go this way to avoid all this mud because I did not bring the right shoes today. I completely forgot them in the other car. So I don't want to get so muddy and then have to deal with that in the car afterwards. It's kind of irritating. But yeah, see, there was another structure here, but somebody destroyed that too for some reason. I guess they just don't like people building structures. Somebody doesn't like people building structures in this forest. I don't know what it is. I don't know why. Okay, I just saw somebody back there. I wasn't recording because I'm just kind of making my way out, but that was very strange because they started coming towards me. I heard somebody walking, so I stopped, looked, they came, looked at me, and then turned around and went back. And they were wearing a full black hood. I couldn't even really see their face properly because they had a bit of a covering on there too, but why? Hello? That's what I'm talking about, like... The weirdest part is that they went back there. Like through all of this brush. Somebody back there? Talk about strange. Like, that was so weird. I wonder if that was the person that, like, I encountered several times before. I'm telling you, there's somebody hiding out here. Maybe even multiple people. Why? I have absolutely no idea. But we have seen them, like, carrying trash bags, and I did find something dead a while ago. Like, butchered dead. I don't even really want to go into detail about that one. That was a long time ago now. But somebody's doing some strange things out here. And maybe they're the ones who are destroying my shelter, so I won't come back. Okay, well, I think maybe we'll have to come back at some point. Wait out the night again and see if we see them. This place is also haunted, too. Alright, whatever. Let's continue on. I'm gonna just keep the camera rolling till we at least get to the bridge, just in case they pop out again. Like, I'm telling you, it was like they came out from that direction, stopped there, looked at me, and then just went back in. But what the hell are they even doing back there? I don't know what's back there anyway. It just looks like trees and shrubs. Well, pretty much back at the bridge. Oh, there it is, right there. So apparently bridges are allowed, but no shelters. That's hilarious. All right, whatever. Let's get back to the car. And there she is, la race car. So basically, I got to finish off this car vlog because, like I said, I made a bunch of modifications to this car. Made it a lot more fun. A lot more of the zoom parts on it. So yeah, I kind of just wanted to vlog that, and then basically we'll see what the rest of the day has in store for us. Alright guys, welcome back to Happy Valley. It's been a while. Definitely been a while. Last couple times I came here, it's been a little wild. And there's actually a reason why I wanted to come back, because I received an email, a terrifying email, about something that happened to one of you guys. I didn't know that I had any fans that even knew about this place. But we do. And they shared some stories with me, so they did tell me they wanted to remain anonymous, but they wanted me to share the stories about this place. I wasn't even sure if I was going to come back, but then I read this email and I'm like, okay, we have an excuse to go back. So we're here. The subject is terrifying experience at Happy Valley Forest. Now, you guys know you know, the many times that I've been here, there's been a lot of stories told about this place. We do believe that a lot of pioneers likely lived out here, which is one reason why it's haunted. We also got the story of the, you know, hitchhiker, phantom hitchhiker, if you will. And me and Frank, we think we may have seen them. We saw something on the side of the road one time coming in here, haven't seen it since. Then there's also the story about the guy who camped out here for 3 days, and they had a terrifying experience. This is another one. This just kind of adds to the mystery about this place. So basically, the email starts off saying, "Hi Angelo, first off, I just want to say I'm a huge fan of Exploring with Angelo. I've been following your channel for a long time, and I never miss a video. You and Yasko together are my favorite. Can't forget Chris." But anyways, the way you guys feed off of each other's energy makes the scary moments even more intense, but also so much fun to watch. You've inspired me to look into the places around me and in a completely different way. The reason why I'm reaching out is because your videos about Happy Valley Forest... I just got a really weird smell. And it's gone. Anyway, let's continue. So yeah, the reason I'm reaching out is because your videos about Happy Valley Forest really struck a chord with me. I actually grew up not too far away from there, and as a kid, I'd often explore those woods with friends or even by myself. But there was always something off about that place. Even back then, I remember having these unsettling experiences. There were nights we'd sneak in and play flashlight tag. I don't know what flashlight tag is. I definitely have to look that up. But yeah, the lights would flicker strangely as if something was passing in front of them. But when we checked, no one was there. I recall hearing voices, whispering our names, even though the forest was otherwise silent. Once I saw a figure standing between the trees, watching. It looked human at first, but then proportions seemed wrong. Too tall, too thin. When I tried to point it out, it was gone. Those woods left me with a heavy, almost suffocating feeling that I could never shake. Years went by and I moved away, but recently, after watching your videos, I felt the strange urge to go back, almost like I needed to see it again with adult eyes. So I picked up some gear and decided to go camp out there, the same kind of spots I've seen you camp in during your overnight challenges. At first, everything was quiet and almost peaceful, but as night fell, that same heavy feeling from my childhood crept back in. Around midnight, I started hearing something moving around in the bush. At first, I thought it would have been a deer. The sounds were too deliberate, slow, almost like footsteps pacing. Then the forest went... Thought I heard something. Where did I leave off here? Oh, here. Okay, so around midnight I started hearing something moving around the bush. At first I thought it was blah blah blah, too deliberate, slow, like footsteps pacing. Then the forest went dead silent, and that's when I saw it. Just beyond the tree line, a shadowy figure appeared, tall and looming. That was loud. Just beyond the tree line, a shadowy figure appeared, tall and looming. Its eyes almost seemed to reflect light, but not in the way animals' eyes do. It was different, wrong. The air got colder, and the pressure around grew intense, like the forest itself was closing in. So this is the part of the email that actually really kind of shocked me. And it kind of relates. If you've seen the older videos that I've done on this place, it definitely relates. Suddenly I felt this sharp stabbing pain in my stomach, right around where the appendix is. It came out of nowhere and doubled me over. The pain was so bad I could barely move, let alone pack up and leave. For a while I honestly thought I was going to pass out alone out there. It felt like whatever was in the woods was trying to keep me there, like it didn't want me to leave. I don't know if it was just fear making it worse or it was something truly supernatural, but the timing was too much to ignore. I spent the rest of the night terrified in pain and unable to sleep. Every time I opened my eyes, I thought I saw something shifting in the shadows. When the sun finally rose, I forced myself to pack up as quickly as I could and got out of there. The stomach pain eventually faded, but I've never felt anything like this before or since. After that experience, I can say with absolute certainty that I will never set foot in Happy Valley Forest again. Something about that place feels demonic, otherworldly, and far too dangerous to take lightly. Watching you and Yasko brave places like that from the safety of my home is more than enough for me. Thank you for everything you do, Angelo. Your channel means more to us fans than you probably even realize. You're out there exploring places that most of us are too scared or too smart to go near, and it's incredible to witness. Stay safe out there. yeah, so that was their experience. Now, I've been kind of engaging back and forth, and that was several months ago, and they literally have not been back. They did send me an email if I wanted to go with them, but it ended up in my spam folder, and honestly, just didn't see it, obviously. Yeah, so we're going to get ready to head back on in there and see what our experience is like tonight. Like I said before, or like the email kind of says, I don't know whether this is brave or utterly outright stupid. Probably the latter, but we came here for a reason, right? This is what we do. This is the challenge, if you will. Going in alone, back into Happy Valley Forest. Let's go. Oh, that was weird. I thought I heard like a voice. It almost sounded like somebody was calling out or something. I didn't record it because I was putting the tripod away and trying to get myself ready to make this hike in here. But yeah, so finally we are back. It's been what, 2 months? We've had tons of crazy experiences out in many different areas. Now it's finally time to start exploring our usual spots. I mean, the scariest ones that I know, and this is definitely one of them. So, do got a bit of a hike to get to our usual spot. I mean, I would have maybe tried a different area, but now it only makes sense if this person, we'll call them Bob, if Bob said that he went back to the spot that I usually go to, then I don't see why not. And again, I'm also trying to pick out a decent area for a shelter, which I don't think is going to be where we usually camp, but we'll take another look tonight and see if it's a feasible spot. I think it's unlikely. I love how the cicadas, or whatever that is right now, making that noise, got so much louder as we got closer. I'm pretty sure that was an animal, but I thought for a second, I thought I saw something moving over there. I hear something moving. Oh. What is that? Anyway, could just be the darkness playing with my eyes. So, for those of you who maybe are either new here, there's been several comments about a lot of new people who subscribed literally within the last month, which is fantastic. Welcome new people, and thanks to the people who've been around for a while supporting this channel. Basically, the last few times we've had these severe stomach pains, and a lot of you guys were suggesting, oh, you probably have a kidney stone. Got checked. There's no kidney stone. And I also don't have an appendix, which is exactly with a spot that is more or less where the pain was happening. I literally don't have an appendix. I even have the scar to prove it. So I don't know. And now it's kind of interesting that we're getting an email from Bob, if you will, who's telling us he experienced a pain in literally the exact same spot that I have dealt with several times. I have to say, Bob is pretty brave for coming here on his own. Yeah, I don't know what makes me come, but I think it's just the curiosity, and honestly, I just kind of love this place at the same time. But anyways, enough jibber-jabbering. Let's continue on this hike. Okay, basically just got to get up this hill area, and we're more or less going to be where we want to be. I do have to say it's definitely starting to get cold now. Only 9 degrees Celsius so far. Whoa. Whoa! What the fuck? Bigfoot? That was loud. I still hear something. That caught me off guard. That's like the second or third time we've heard something like that tonight. There's 100% something back there. I hear it moving. Just not seeing anything. I don't know. Okay. Whatever. Could be a Bigfoot. Never know. If I was a Bigfoot, I'd live here. See if we hear anything else, I suppose. Well, whatever it was definitely down that direction. But again, didn't see anything. Who knows? Well, there is one good thing now about camping back in Ontario. Where apparently good things grow. That's a joke. If you're from Ontario, you know exactly what I mean. Good things grow in Ontario. But the one good thing that we do get here is the wildlife is a little bit more forgiving. No grizzlies, no moose in this area, which is great. But in a few weeks, I think I'm going to probably head back up to northern Ontario, where there are moose. Black bear, but I mean, we don't really care about them. Oh, we care, they're cute, but like, I don't really feel threatened by a black bear. So, yeah, that's one advantage we have. Whew, okay, almost there. Just gotta make it up the hill, and we're Gucci. Damn, the moon is so bright tonight. Oh, it's warmer here. It was like I'm walking like right into a nice pocket of warm air. Kind of like it. Hopefully we'll experience more of that tonight. Well, this is different. Good evening, madam. Yeah, this was not like this before. Oh, you know why? Maybe someone might have come through with a horse. And obviously if you have the enclosed portion, it's going to be pretty much impossible. And then they probably just forgot to close it. Not a big deal. I mean, unless something came in and destroyed it. What the heck? I swear somebody was like just screaming. I heard that clear as day. Hello? I don't see any lights or anything. Unless somebody's like down there. Okay. That was creepy. It's not something you want to hear at night in the middle of the woods. Now the question is, when they were referring to camping in our usual spot, we used to camp up here more often than not. And then for some reason we decided to switch and go down there. I think to me it makes more sense to go down there because the ground is flat. So I don't know. I'm going to assume that Bob probably meant our usual spot down here. Oh, there it is again. Somebody down there? That was loud. Like somebody legit like calling out. If you need help. Hello? Let's see, maybe there is somebody here, and we'll see lights when we get to the bottom here. Whoa, what the heck happened here? Lightning? Kind of looks burnt. Wasn't me. My fire spot's down here. Right here. So what I was contemplating was potentially, building a shelter here somewhere. Like right here would be maybe ideal. It's a nice spot. Lots of wood still here from the last couple of times. But the only issue is there's not a lot of good wood that we could use to build a shelter. That's the only problem. Maybe back there, but I'd have to go and check. Alright, well, finally made it back to our spot. I'm kind of glad that there is quite a bit of firewood, although some of the wood that is here doesn't look like it was the wood that I left. But anyways, it doesn't really matter. We're going to get a little campfire going in a few moments because it is getting cold. My nose is already starting to run, but yeah, this is the exact spot where we have had some seriously terrifying experiences, to say the least, and I kind of want to see if maybe we have, I don't know. I'm just going to kind of wait it out. Let's just give it like a minute or two of quiet and see what we hear. I am hearing a lot of movement, but again, it could be, squirrels, chipmunks, just kind of running around, living their best squirrely lives. It's quiet. Let's try this. Alright, whatever it is that's here, I'm back. You probably know me by now. Definitely something out there, but are you still around? We know a story of somebody else coming out here and having a Kind of fucked up experience. Have they been dealing with the same thing that I've been dealing with? Just movement everywhere. Well, not everywhere, it's mostly on that side. Not really hearing anything on this side, but... Okay, well, nothing yet, but I guess we should go grab some kindling, get a fire started here, and yeah, that probably won't take too long. We've got a lot of leaves and stuff that'll help us out. Oh, look, we already have our first stick. Okay, let's go get some kindling. Man, there's a lot. All right. That should be enough to get us started. Feels like forever since we've actually had a... Oh wait, what am I talking about? We had a fire the other day at the demon house. We couldn't be inside the building in our fire pit because of the crows, but whatevs. We still had one. I was going to say it felt like forever since we had a campfire. I think it's because I did take a few days off when I came back from the BC trip just because I was exhausted. Like, my brain could not function. Yeah, I was just out of it. I needed those few days, but now we're back. We're back to mostly backpacking, camping at this point. And like I said before, we are going to do this survival series. I'm still working out the kinks on what exactly I want to do for it. But we'll get there. Let's just do this first. Well, there's enough wood here to get started, but I don't think it'll last very long. I also forgot to bring my hatchet with me, but that's okay. I think we'll survive without it. It was weird. I thought I saw a light, like a flash of light down in that direction. Just for like a second. Waiting to see if I see it again, but... Okay. Probably could have cleared some of these leaves out of the way, but to be honest, I think the fire will do most of that for us. Actually, I'll probably just keep dumping them in the fire. That'll get rid of them. Beautiful. Alright, let's let that couch. One thing I am glad about it cooling down is that the bug situation is not bad at all. There's like virtually no mosquitoes right now, which is quite nice. But at the end of the day, who doesn't like a good campfire? So why not? Break this up. Yeah, we do plan on staying out the entire night. But I do have my nice warm sleeping bag, so I'm not too concerned about being able to have fire all night. I don't really think we'll need that. But just for now, at least we'll keep the coyotes away. That is the one concern in this area. There are a lot of coyotes. And there are instances of coyotes actually attacking people. Very rare, but they do attack. And they do say that they target females. So I'm guessing because of pheromones. That's just my only reasoning that I could possibly give. I just remember reading about that a long time ago. Alright, that'll catch in about a minute or so. What the heck is that? I can clearly hear something coming towards me. That was a leaf. But there was like something, I don't know if it was like a frog or something. Well, Mr. Frog, do not go into the fire. We don't want frog legs tonight. Oh, there's lots of small pieces of wood here, so that'll keep us going for a while. The nice thing would be if the wind starts going in that direction, so all the smoke doesn't come in my face, but yeah, we have a fire going, so that's good. On the right track for tonight so far. Probably need more kindling in a moment, or I'll just use some bark. Any other small pieces here? That'd work. Ooh, a little smoky, but figured I might as well run the Skinwalker Talker app. And, ooh, something smells funky in there. I keep hearing something, like constantly in the exact same spot. Maybe there's like a whole tree that's about to like collapse or fall apart or something. Anyways, if there's something here with us, please come and talk to us. Oh, it's all going in the eyes. Let's get a few more leaves in there. Kind of just clean up the area. Anything want to talk to us?
I was struck down.
I was struck down. Who struck you down? Do you want to tell us how you were struck down? That usually means that like somebody was murdered or whatever. I'm guessing. Were you murdered out here? Now, upon investigating the last year and a half, we haven't really concluded it, but the one thing that I can think of is that there may have in fact been a lady of the night who was murdered out here. By who, we don't know. Why, we also don't know.
Marble.
Marble? Is there a marble somewhere? I don't see a marble. It's kind of funny. Marble, okay. There we go. Now we're burning pretty good. Whew. Sorry guys, I had to literally pause there for a second because I was not feeling good. Yeah, I don't want to go into too much detail, but that was not pretty. Whew. My stomach literally just turned completely over. I don't know if it's just something I ate earlier, but yeah. Anyways, let's get back to this. It just came like over me in an instant. Not fun when you're out in the woods. Always bring wipes. Always. I guess that's something people don't really talk about when they go camping. But yeah, anyway, enough of that. Back to business. You weren't really making much sense other than you said you were struck down. Can you tell us who you were struck down by? So we understand more of your story? I almost thought I heard like moaning, but I couldn't tell what direction it was from. Should have brought my little fan. That would have definitely made this fire. Sliced. Sliced what? Like salami? Pickles? Did you slice something? Tomato, maybe? Let's try and open this fire up a little. Let's get some air in there. Whew. A little too much smoke. In a moment, I'm going to go probably get some more kindling. Okay, something just touched my neck.
Stomach problems.
No way. That is crazy. Like, I'm already legit having stomach problems. Smoke is killing my eyes, but something touched my neck. It felt like very soft, like grazed my...
I lied to you.
Someone's yelling out there. What the... I just heard that. It came from that direction. Hello? It said I lied to you? Sorry, the microphone might sound wonky because I'm facing the other direction. That sounded like it came from down there, though. What are you? Show yourself. That was creepy. Definitely heard that. I'm gonna get some more kindling. I might actually go check out what the hell that possible sound was. I don't know. But first and foremost, let's definitely get some more kindling going before our fire goes out. Definitely got to get a lot more coals in here. Yeah, my stomach is not feeling good right now. Damn it. Why? Only when I come here. That's the weird part. Does make sense. I don't know. It's like coming and going. It's not like the pain from before. It's just I'm nauseated, making me feel very, very sick. Anyway, let's go and check what's down there. Oh, I was just about to go off in that direction, and all of a sudden it hit like bad. That pain, that f***ing pain. Why? Only here. What's doing that? Stop it. Oh, it hurts so bad right now. Stop doing that. Whatever's doing that. I kid you not, it literally feels like something's reaching inside of me to try and pull something out, like rip something out of me. I hear somebody coming. Legit sounds like somebody's with no light? Ah. I don't even know if I could walk right now. Who's there? What? Ow. Get out of here, moth. Okay, it legit just sounded like somebody was walking in this direction, but there's no lights. This is what I'm talking about. It doesn't make sense. Ow. Like, if somebody was coming through, at this time especially, they would have lights. Ow. It's starting to go away, but I still feel a little bit of pain. Hello? It legit sounded like somebody was coming right this way. Like I heard like the keys in their pocket. What the f***? Okay, I don't get it. I don't get it. Still nothing. How strange is that? Hello? Okay, if somebody's out there, show yourself. Come on. Okay, I just heard something. Sounded really big coming from that direction. There are wolves out here too, so let's be cautious. But I'm most concerned about the walking noise. Like, what if somebody is out here up to no good, really? Hello, possible demon? Or whatever the hell you are? Yeah, this legit, like, makes no sense whatsoever. I can say that pain is gone, so that's good, I guess. Whoa. I'm not kidding. Every time I walk over to this side, that's when everything feels different. It's almost like there's a barrier every time. I don't know what it is. It's just almost like I'm attempting to cross over into something, and I don't really know what it is. I have no idea how else to explain it, but it feels like there's something pushing back, and then I have this weird instinct that says, do not cross. Like as if there's just a line, an invisible line. It also smells weird here. It's not something I can really pick up on. Doesn't smell good though, that's for sure. Whatever you are, why are you trying to like torture me? It's weird. I don't like it. Maybe one day I should try and like actually camp off in this direction. I mean, we always usually go back there, but I don't see why we don't come this way. Also, are those blueberries? Oh yeah, look at that. Blueberries. There's only a few of them, but why do you exist here? I keep getting the strongest scent of something, and it's like it's coming from this way. Okay, I don't know. I guess we'll go back to camp. I need some more good wood that we can use, so... Yeah, that's, I don't know. Whoa. I saw something. There's something there. I think. Just when I saw eyes. Like low, like an animal or something. Like right kind of where my light is shining right now. Oh yeah. Right? Or am I looking at something else? Anyway, I ain't gonna go over there in case it's like a skunk or something. Definitely don't want to get skunked. Whew. Well, that looks like a decent piece of wood. Yeah, I'm going to grab one so I can bring it back to camp and use it. Actually, there's probably more good stuff that I could grab down there. It's a little closer anyway. So, the pain hasn't come back, which is good. but my stomach is feeling a little bit nauseated. Not terribly. I'm not planning on leaving or anything. I'm not backing out of this one. We're gonna fight to the finish line, I suppose. And yeah, I'm just trying to get this fire under control. What I mean by that is the other wood, the bigger chunks of wood are not the best, so I gotta get a lot of fire so everything actually catches. That's bark, it looks like. But yeah, let's give it another minute or two. And I'm gonna actually run the spirit box. We're gonna try the other one, but I'm not gonna ask any questions. I'm gonna let it just kind of do its thing for now. I guess I'll get my tent set up in a few moments as well. I did upgrade my sleeping pad finally, so we don't have the damaged one anymore. Alright, let's leave that running. Let's just stay quiet for a moment and see if we get anything, I suppose. There we go. Now we got a good fire. There's just something mesmerizing about a nice campfire, isn't there? I really should have brought some snacks. I didn't think this through. I just got so used to going around with the car and having everything with me, but...
Get out.
Get out. You know what? I'm not even going to respond. Let's see what else they have to say without me asking any questions. Guess not much. What in the blue whale was that? That came from behind me. Sounded like something hit something really hard. Sounded like something hit something really hard. It's the best way I could describe it. Holy crap. I don't know. Yeah, I guess we can go investigate. That's what we're here for. I was going to start doing the tent, but let's just go check there first. And make sure we ain't about to get murdered out here. I don't know what the hell that was. It sounded like it was just back here, though. Hello? Somebody here? Hello? I'm telling you, like, it legit always just sounds like there's people coming through and voices. But then you don't see anybody. No lights, nothing. I got no idea. Anyway, I guess now would be a good time to start setting up the tent so we can get some shut-eye. I do gotta leave pretty early, so I can't stay the entire night, but might as well get some sleep. Now the question is, where should I set this up? I guess just right here, not too far from the fire, but also not in the fire. Okay, guys. Well, we got our usual, somewhat easy to set up tent. I haven't used this in a while, for obvious reasons. We just didn't need to. The last person who used it was Lomar. Good thing I brought it, I guess. The thing with Lomar is that he is a gentle spirit, and his kindness, he's always thinking of the comfort of everyone else. One of the reasons he doesn't like to share a tent is not for the fact that he doesn't like to share a tent. He's fine with sharing a tent, but because he snores, and he does snore, I snore once in a while, he says that he doesn't want to disturb anybody else, which is, in my opinion, precious. So huge shout out to Lomar. Other than Chris Baird, who's pretty much on his... actually, he just passed 100,000 subs, so congrats to him. That's fantastic. Love to hear it. Lomar is the next one. We got to get Lomar to over 100,000 subs. So I know he's not in this video, but go and subscribe to Paranormal Discovery. One of my best friends. More than just, you know, a collab partner. We genuinely love doing adventures together. We're kooky. We're crazy. Morgan and... what's his person's name? Why am I blanking out on this? Courtney! Megan and Courtney. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot the names, but anyway. Let's get this thing ready. And we also bought another sleeping pad. This one is supposed to be a self-inflating sleeping pad. Oh, I didn't realize the instructions were here. So unroll your sleeping pad with the valve open. Okay. Let the sleeping pad inflate. It could take 3 to 5 minutes on average. Top it up with a few breaths to give extra firmness, then close the valve. So we'll see how that works once we get to that point. But for now, let's get this going. I don't think we're going to need the rain guard because I'm not really expecting rain tonight. Wasn't in the forecast, but let's put it in a spot where it will not catch on fire. Unravel this. I do have a love-hate relationship with this tent. It is good. It's great because it's a one-person tent. It's small, easy to carry around, which is why I like to bring it on these kinds of adventures. The only pain in the ass is setting it up is not so bad. It's putting it away that's a problem. Okay, looks like everything's here. I'm gonna have to separate this rope because that's for like the end. Let's also try and keep these in one pile so we don't lose them. Because I am the king of misplacing things, plus it's also dark and easy to lose. Bits and pieces of stuff. Okay, so we'll start this side first. One. 2. Alright, I just misplaced everything. Exactly what I was trying not to do. I think everything's over here. Oh yeah, over here. Never mind. All good. Okay. Those. Like I said, this tent is wildly simple to set up, which is great. We just got one more part that we got to do. And we're done. Alright. Baby tent set up. According to Lomar, that is what you call these. A bibby. I don't know where that comes from, but cool, I guess. Alright, now let's set up the sleeping pad. Well, so far it seems like everything out here has kind of calmed down, which is good. Oh, this is cool. Oh, nice. Okay. Well, we got a repair kit in case we need it. The only reason the old one wasn't working, if you guys remember when I was in Nova Scotia, well, I don't even know if I had it on camera, but basically, we were in the tent and I had the other one set up. Oh, that is cool. Wow, this is like so much easier. Damn, I love it. It actually looks really good. Believe it or not, this was like 70 bucks on Amazon. I think what I might do, because a lot of you guys ask about the stuff that I use, like for example, the flashlights are Olights. The big one is the Mini Marauder. The small one is the Seeker Pro 4, I think. That I have the link down below. But what I think I might do is, because I use a lot of different things in these videos for these adventures, and I think I might actually make like a sort of Amazon shopping list or like an affiliate list. And if you guys want something that I use, if it's useful to you, feel free to get it for yourselves. And I mean, Amazon pays me a little bit, helps to fund the channel and the adventures, and so that way we can also buy things that we need, right? But yeah, that's actually pretty awesome. So far so good. It's kind of like the blue ones that I have, which is great. Those are super comfortable. The only thing I hate about those ones is that they're really hard to pack away and they're very long and wide, so it's a little bit difficult to bring those with me. This one works. I'm liking it so far. Now we just gotta wait for her to inflate. So the only issue we are experiencing right now is the fact that it's not really inflating, and I think the reason why is because it's so new, and it's been like basically folded and packed away since its birth off the line. So we're gonna give it a little bit of help. I mean, I used to have the same problem with the other ones that never wanted to inflate until they got kind of like broken in. So it's not defective. It's also because the air is cold. Might just need to give it a few more minutes. Stop. I can feel it coming back out in my face. Come on. Alright, let's give it another few minutes to sort itself out, hopefully. And then we'll get the rest of our stuff unpacked. Another thing we haven't used in a while, our trusty inflatable pillow. Alright, cool. Pillow's done. Let me make sure that there's no other like valves on this thing. There appears to only be one, but it's not inflating that well. It's getting there. It's definitely getting better. Good enough, I suppose. Yeah, that should work. Okay, just need our sleeping bag, and we are good to go. Hopefully I can actually sleep. Sometimes when you're camping, it's not that easy. Perfect. Okay. It's time to get cozy in here. Not bad, actually. I feel like the other one was thicker, but this one, I don't know. I haven't decided yet whether I actually like it or not. I feel like this is a product review tonight. So I'm not going to get like entirely in the sleeping bag. I am going to keep my shoes on. just in case I have to vacate the premises, but I am hoping for a quiet night. Hopefully. Rarely happens over here, but it has been quiet for the last little bit. It's been kind of nice. But anyways, I'm going to keep the camera obviously rolling. And try and get some sleep here. Oh, okay. There we go. Not bad. Oh. Oh. Perfect. Just gonna get the door zipped up. Keep all the bugaloonies outside. Good. I'm actually not cold, surprisingly. Yep, the sleeping pad's actually pretty good, but I'll give you my full opinion on it when I get up. Anyways, guys, I know you guys probably can't see me too well right now, but good night. Morning, everybody. Slept okay. Just a couple hours, really. Didn't really hear anything, didn't notice anything. I mean, there's a lot of footage to go through, so we'll see. But yeah, gotta start packing up and get out of here. Surprisingly quiet night. As far as I noted, I didn't hear a single thing. Maybe I was just so tired and just didn't notice, but relatively peaceful for once. My stomach has been kind of on and off getting nauseated since I woke up. Get this in here, but yeah, now the fun part, packing everything up and getting ready to make our way out of here. But yeah, up until we went asleep, I mean, we were hearing some very strange things, and then it all just kind of stopped, and that was pretty much it. There we go. I actually managed to pack her up a little bit better this time. Okay. Trusty pillow. I genuinely do love this pillow. I don't even remember what company it's from. Trekology. A Luft Pillow 2.8. Comfort and latch and dot. Okay. Okay. I have been hearing something back there. I don't know if there's an animal fucking with the branches or something. But yeah. Now the fun part. see how easy or difficult it's going to be to pack this up. That's good in there. That is the one thing that I don't like about these inflatable mattresses, but I will give it a solid, for now, let's say 6.5 to 7 out of 10. So that's not bad. It was quite comfortable. Not as good as my blue ones from Cabela's, but good enough for a quick little camp out like this. I probably would be able to sleep like at least a good 6 to 8 hours on it though. I will say that much. Well, I managed to roll it up. Not bad actually. Now the question is, will it easily get into the bag? It does. Great. That's good actually. Alright, we're going to upgrade it from a 6.5 to a 7 to, you know what, let's go somewhere in between. I'll give it a good solid 6.95 out of 10 for now, until I get more used to it. I'll give it a better rating the next time I use it. Alright, let's pack up this tent and get the heck out of here. Okay, I'm just going to ignore those noises for now, but yeah, I don't know why there's a sudden shift in the atmosphere, it feels like. Not weather-wise. Weather is a little bit cool, but it's not terrible. It just feels dark. Like very, very dark for some reason. Been having a little bit of a cramp kind of in that same spot, appendix area. It's not terrible, but I don't know why that happens out here. That was scary earlier. Thankful that it went away, because that is like the worst freaking pain ever. But alright, let's start hiking our way out of this place, because I've had enough. I don't know what it is. I'm going to keep the camera recording, but it just, for some odd reason, feels like something's just going to like jump out at me at some point. It was kind of weird as I was kind of packing up. I looked down there. For a second, I could have sworn I saw like the silhouette of something, as if somebody was just standing there, like in like a robe or something. Like a white kind of, maybe off-white, grayish kind of robe. I heard whistling too at some point, which was kind of weird. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of stuff that happens off camera over here too. It's like sometimes they just maybe wait for me to stop recording, as if they know. I mean, I don't even know who they is, to be honest with you, but all right. Just got to get to the top, and the rest of the way is pretty much just all downhill, which is great. Makes it a little bit easier. Who doesn't love a good hike at 4:45 in the morning? Why not, right? I don't know, it's just weird to me that this fence has been changed like this. Like I said, the likelihood is that somebody probably came through with a horse, and then just didn't close it back up. But okay. Whoa. What the fuck was that? That was loud. Weirdly enough, it legit sounded like where I was. There's definitely something out here, man. It's like the fucking Oogie Boogie Man or something. Alright, screw it. Let's keep moving. But it was weird though, like those last few noises kind of sounded like some weird, like multiple metal clank. Definitely not a tree sound, I don't think, anyway. Whew. Oh shit, the popo. The police are out. Holy crap, man. My nose is legit not stopped running since we got here. It's terrible. I should have brought tissues. I didn't anticipate it getting this cold tonight, but yeah, winter is almost here. I mean, it's just fall right now. Very hot during the day, and at night it really cools down. It's not terrible, but definitely not looking forward to the winter. But I do like challenging myself and doing the winter camping stuff. I genuinely like that, although I hate the cold, like with a passion. But we might actually be going somewhere hot soon, just to kind of document. It's a really, really fascinating, beautiful country, and I think you guys are going to really enjoy that series. I don't know exactly when we're going. There's a few kinks that we got to work out before we can actually plan it, but I think that's coming up. Okay. Well, I'll see you later, Happy Valley. It's been another fascinating night. Look at the pretty blue flowers. Well, those will all be gone soon. The trees are changing colors. Yup, Halloween. Did I actually just say that? I guess I think I just invented a new season, Halloween. It is like that time before and after Halloween, and obviously that includes fall, so it's Halloween. But yeah, Halloween's almost here, guys. Well, almost made it to the exit. That pain has completely dissipated, so that's good. Can't exactly explain why that happens over there. It just doesn't seem to make sense, but the only thing I can maybe say that it is some sort of paranormal attack, and it becomes physical. I don't know why they do that, and this only seems to happen over there. The other times too, when it happened over there, as I would get to this area, it would just completely stop. So I don't know, I can't really give you guys an explanation, but I'm pretty much out of here. I'll record the rest of the way out, but if nothing happens, this is where I'm going to leave this video off. So hope you guys enjoyed another, fun experience at Happy Valley. Anything but. But of course, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe if you're new and you like this sort of content, and we'll see you all in the next one. Love ya. Bye-bye.